Hey y'all, what's up? Jamie, that's me here. We are back. Going live. We have a few things we have to talk about surrounding the cast of Love and Hip Hop. All right. So make sure you guys are coming on in, liking the video, all that great stuff. And we are about to get started. Give me 1 second. I need to check something. All right. So let's go ahead and talk. I feel like it's a lot that we got to talk about. It's a lot. Okay, so y'all know quite a few of the Love and Hip Hop stars were arrested over the weekend. Okay, that will be Zell Swag, that will be Bambi herself, as well as Erica Mena. All right, now new details are coming out about Erica Mena, and we are going to check out a video from the interview she did with the Shade Room. Okay, we are gonna check that out. We're gonna get all that Miss Bambi has to say or whatnot. And then I just feel like it's more drama. So I think what we're going to do is review the show. And then as more details come out about, as we're talking about different portions, we'll end up, showing what these people have to say after the fact. Because the way, I don't care what nobody's talking about, the way Diamond chewed Sierra, so girl, what? And then had to turn around and she didn't have to turn around, but she turned around and she did like I think 2 different lives. So we're gonna get into that. It's a lot of conversation surrounding Erica Mena and the statements that she made about Spice. We're gonna talk about that. They had a sit down. She referred to Spice as a racial slur, and a lot of people are eating her up. I will say this before we get into things. I'm gonna say this right out the gate. I feel like us viewers of Love and Hip Hop ATL has created the monster that Erica is. I do feel like that. I feel like she was kind of already a monster, but then we kind of like egged it on a bit, I used to really like Erica a ton. She was like my favorite because I felt like she just didn't back down to nobody. But now it's worse. And I think what irritates me the most with Erica is the same thing that irritates me with Jocelyn Hernandez. It's the fact that y'all like to come on the show and portray as though you've changed and you're a different person when the whole time you that same bitch. In the words of Tammy Roman, like you the same BIT. And now you've taken it to a left, but has she really taken it to the left with the things that she said about Spice? Because she said this about other people in the past. So right now, a lot of people are calling for Miss Erica to be fired from the show at this time. A lot of people are calling for this woman to be, fired. They don't like the things that she had to say. Girl, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like I'm still processing. I really don't know how I feel, but we will definitely get into it. All right. So first up, I want to pull up this interview with Bambi first. So let me go ahead and do that. We're gonna get into this Shade Room interview, and then we'll get into more of what was being said on the show and stuff. So let's go ahead and transition, honey, so we can get into some things. I think this may be it. Is this one it? Yep.
Rumble.
It was really scary and traumatizing.
Atlanta police called to break up a fight at a hookah lounge in Buckhead. And now 3 Love and Hip Hop stars are facing serious charges.
I spent the morning in jail for nothing. I have a mugshot for nothing.
Bambi is stepping into the Shade Room for the first time since she was released from jail. What she says happened in that order in the moments before fists and wigs started flying.
It was like a setup.
And the reactions from Saucy Santana and Mama D that are going viral. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. You've likely seen the clips by now. Erica Mena, Addie Bambi Richardson from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and Rodney Zell Swag Shaw from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood seen tussling with several security guards at their table at the Luca Hookah Lounge in Atlanta. But what you don't see is the events that led up to all of this. Something Bambi told us was a complete misjudgment by police.
Okay.
The drinks were flowing. Rapper Saucy Santana was even in the building with his man Zell Swag. So how did this turn into this? Bambi told us as the night went on, she and her friends, including Erica Mena, were turning up more and more. She says that Mena was really having a good time.
And Erica was she was lit. We were having a good time. We had a couple shots. Mm-hmm. And she was playing with Zell. And so she's playing with him and she's in his face and she's just being Erica, just being lit and turned.
She says, out of nowhere,
A security guard came and just like grabbed her up and, you know, just was really, really excessive with the force.
Zell intervened.
Zell.
Can I say this? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna have to pause that real quick. I just want to say this. I don't believe everything Bambi's saying. Sorry. Seeing how Erica is jumping on these people's sofa and stuff and showing her ass, chances are security went over there and told her to sit her ass down. Chances are security this is just what I'm believing, okay? Because I don't believe the full story of what Miss Bambi is saying. I feel like they went over there and told Erica, hey, can you not jump on the couch? Y'all know how Erica do when she get liquor in her. She acts like can't nobody tell her nothing. Okay? Erica, baby, you need therapy, and that's just what it is, okay? Yeah, she acts like can't nobody tell her. She shows her ass, and she has constantly been rewarded for it. Because Erica, to me, was Erica. Erica was Jocelyn before Jocelyn was Jocelyn. Okay, and she was constantly being rewarded for her fucking behavior, and she just has that energy about her to me that y'all can't tell her. I feel like they went over there and said, hey, can you sit down? Can you not jump on the couches? Can you this to that, da da da, whatever. She was so lit, she didn't care. She continued to do it. And I feel like at some point they was like, okay, like, girl, you're gonna have to chill. Now I'm gonna listen some more, because I believe Bambi just said that Erica was in Zell's face, right? Like all in his face or whatever like that. I don't know. Then it sounds like she's saying security is coming to snatch her up. But I feel like if you watch long enough, they probably would have realized that they were playing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you down? And then here's the other question I have. Were they really in a real ass argument, or are you trying to downplay the disagreement that they were having and making it seem like security overstepped their boundaries? It's not clicking for me. You're not going to get me to believe that you're talking about. I mean, we've seen enough of Erica to know the likeliness of what really took place. But let's keep going.
Was trying to tell the security, like, hey, this is my sister. Like, we're playing. Like, this is nothing going on.
She says that the security guard misunderstood what was happening as Mena and Zell playfully got physical at their table.
I guess the security thought that it was a real altercation happening. But even when they got, where Erica was and grabbed her, and when we tried to tell him that nothing is happening, like, we're friends, nothing is going on, he still was just out of control.
And this is where things escalated. You can see Saucy Santana, he scurried on out of there. Soon after, an Atlanta police officer who was staged outside of the venue steps inside to assist.
So it was just really scary to see my friend like pinned down on a couch with police and security. And it was just like an instinct for me to try to get in between.
We got our hands on the incident report. The officer stated, quote, that I attempted to gain control of Miss Mena to escort her outside of the establishment to defuse the situation, telling her that I'm an Atlanta police officer and calm down. He goes on to say that, quote, Mena's acquaintances were inside the section, hindering me from trying to escort Mena out.
I don't know if they were just trying to make a statement because of, who we are. But they absolutely did the most.
Because we've been seeing reports that Erica bit a police officer. Did you see any of that? Did you see Erica bite anyone? Did you bite anyone?
No, I didn't see her bite anyone. All I saw her do was, just be shocked and, do.
Wait, did you ask? Lord, no, he did not. No, he didn't. Did you ask this woman if she bit anyone? Did you see Erica bite anyone? Did you bite anyone? Like, girl, what? Listen, I can't take it, especially when y'all be over here talking about this lady being a horse. Like, y'all gonna have to stop. I don't know about you, sir. It's giving you was throwing a little shade at that woman. Gonna ask this lady if she bit anyone. Now, why would you ask her such a question when you know damn well when you know damn well that was not in no damn report that you read. Girl, he a op. Like, no, you did not play her like this. Oh my God. Girl, let's keep going. Oh
What
shit.
anybody would do when they feel like they're being attacked.
But the officer said otherwise, claiming that Mena became even more aggressive and began to punch and kick him and others inside the lounge. He
Oh,
says
I
that he went
believe
to
it.
put handcuffs on her, but she continued, knocking his body camera off. He says that he got her outside, announced that he was an Atlanta
TMZ gonna get that footage. Get them enough time. That's gonna be leaked out.
police officer again, but Mena attempted to break away, biting him on his left shoulder, leaving a reddish mark. According to the report, she also told him she was pregnant. All were taken to jail. Mena and Zelswag are facing willful obstruction.
Pregnant? Okay, girl, I know you fucking lying, girl. I know you lying. You better not, you had to be lying to get this officer up off you. But you had better not be pregnant. And if you are, we already know that it's likely safaris. Cause you still fucking on your ex-husband. Okay? But ma'am, if this is not the behavior of Jocelyn Hernandez, I don't know what is. But you was just on a live last week talking about how you're more focused and you're in a different space now and you trying to get it like this or that and you appreciate people rocking with you when you have your, roller coaster moments or whatever. Girl, you ain't changing a damn thing. And then you done bit the officer, punching the officer, beating the officer the hell up. Talking about you pregnant. Girl, I can't. Girl, it's giving. Did you have more than drink? Did you have more than drink, ma'am? Because that is some weird behavior right there. Girl, you over here doing all of this claiming Safari don't do this and that. Girl, Safari about to mess around and snatch them kids up. And girl, you going to be paying the child support. You better be careful. I don't know. Let's keep going, honey.
Obstruction of law enforcement and simple battery charges.
I was simply trying to diffuse the situation, trying not to get it to the point of people getting arrested and thrown out the club. And that just wasn't the case.
And that's why Bambi was only charged with obstruction. The officer said that she was not aggressive whatsoever,
Well, then why did y'all
but
give her
told
that?
her to move out of the way several times. She allegedly refused to move, which hindered his investigation.
These police officers and the security, they just misuse like their power.
In the hours after, we showed you the social media.
Ma'am, I have to call Cap when you capping, Miss Bam. How are they misusing their power when your friend is over there overdoing it? You already said that she was lit. Hell, Saucy Santana said she had a whole lot of shit going on too. So Saucy is kind of contradicting a little bit of what you're saying when it comes down to this lady's behavior. You trying to play it out like your friend is just so innocent. She ain't do nothing, all this and that. But I mean, are they really abusing their power? I don't think they were. I think they were trying to get your belligerent friend together and get her ass out the club. And first of all, before the police even got there, security was trying to get her together. But you know how people like to treat a lot of the security folks like they ain't no fucking body, right? And they typically will respect a police officer before they respect a security officer. And she just didn't have all of that. And Bam, I have to be very honest with you, my dear. Sometimes I am on your side about things, but the way that you sit up here capping and lying for your friend makes me question what else you be over here lying about when it comes to you and Scrap. That's just what I think. And maybe everything Mama D say she ain't lying about. Okay, but that's just where I'm at with it, girl. But let me go ahead and just, you just over here, oh, God.
Firestorm that followed.
I got the Dodge because I don't play that.
Saucy Santana went on the record giving his side.
Erica was very belligerent. I don't know, maybe she probably got too drunk or whatever the case is. She was real wild last night. She got into it with the security guards. It was like 3-4 big securities on top of her. So Zell just being a man and them his girls, he was trying to de-escalate the situation.
Mama D also in the mix.
Erica, do not be getting Bambi in no trouble. Bambi, you need to reassess who your friends are. Bambi love her children, okay? And Scrappy love his children, okay? Don't be getting Bam locked up. Now, I know y'all Mama D taking up for Bam. I don't want her locked up.
She cares about you and she would like you to leave Erica alone. What do you think about, that statement from Mama D?
It's Cap. Because at the end of the day, Mama D was served a cease and desist, and I think she thought it was a joke to begin with. And when she realized that this is not a joke, like you have been making false statements about me all this time on the internet, maybe that's what made her pipe down. She hasn't cared about anything up until this point. in regards to me and me being a mother and my mental health.
Have you talked to Erica since that night?
Yeah, of course. For one, she feels bad. She feels um, like the narrative is that, Erica is wild and she's crazy and she's a spaz. I just hope that
Bam, girl. That's not the narrative. That's what it is. That is what it is, and I'm over it. I mean, as I've grown, I've expect Erica to have grown, and I'm slick over this show your ass consistently, and then want to come back and apologize to people, but then you continuing to do the same over and over. Ain't nobody featuring that. She feels bad. It's the same narrative. No bitch. It's the narrative that you're putting out there. And not a narrative, but it's what you're giving the people to go off on. What are you talking about? This is what Miss Courtney be saying over there, girl. It's a part of her karma. It's her karma, girl. I'm starting to wonder if Safari really is yours in this situation. You did all that talking about Safari and this and that, and I'm not saying that you're wrong or whatever. Some stuff I do think that you was capping on, girl, and now here you are. Okay. Now people, you thought people was talking about your motherhood or anything, girl. Now they finna really be over here coming at you sideways because you couldn't even make sure that you had it together for your kids. And just have a cute little night out vibe, and you always got to take things a little too far. So yeah, they're gonna be on your head, ma'am. Ooh. And Bam, I have to go back to what Mama D said. I agree with Mama D. Bam, you be showing loyalty to the wrong people, in my opinion. And I see why you may have chose Erica over Sierra, and it's primarily because y'all have children that are more closer in age, and you may have developed a deeper relationship because of that with Erica. But at the same time, like, girl, you might need to start reassessing some things. You over here talking about your mental health and how Mama D don't care about it. Then I feel like your own friend don't care about it either to put you in such a circumstance. So you got to think about that too. You divorced the whole NIGGA for his actions and everything that he was doing, girl. You might need to divorce this friend. Hello? If it's not coming with elevation. I ain't telling you. I mean, I ain't really trying to tell you to bail out on your friends, but if you're not gaining anything and they're putting you in compromising situations, then, girl, you might want to rethink that. But that's just what I think, but we'll go ahead and keep listening to you, honey. Tell some of these lies in here. Come on.
that she can regroup and just understand that she do have people that have her back, and I don't think that she's a bad person at all.
We reached out to Erica Mena and Zell Swag for a comment. We're still waiting to hear back. Bambi says in all they spent about 5 hours at the Fulton County Jail, and Bambi says that Malaysia Pargo from Basketball Wives and her cousin, who's a police officer, got her out of jail. She says that she does have an attorney and is looking forward to explaining herself in court. She says that she expects all of these charges to be dropped.
I do too.
For TSR Investigates, I'm Justin Carter.
Yeah, I expect all of the charges to be dropped as well. It's just obstruction. I kind of feel like they ain't even have to charge that girl. Like, I mean, come on now. Really? She was just trying to get y'all up off her friend. Like, I really don't think that she should have got a charge for anything in my personal. But at the same time, girl, the only person you really got to blame for that is really Erica, because she put you in this situation. And I feel like she had multiple times to calm herself down, and she didn't. Because that's what Erica does when she gets hyped and she gets hot and she's upset. She just keeps going and going and going. And I just feel like the only person you really got to blame for that is her. So either way, girl, good luck. I saw you try to sit up there and lie for her, though. That's what I cannot take. But you stop befriending. You stop being friends with Sierra, all because Safari tried to holler at her, and that's some information that she went and ran and told her friend about, to not have her friend out here looking stupid. And you let Erica tell you whatever story, and then now you over here hanging with this lady, and now this lady got you over here with a charge. Like, girl, I can't. But I do think it's going to get dropped. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Now, Erica, as far as your charges, girl, that's going to hit a little different, okay? That's going to hit a little different for you, ma'am. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this review real quick. And as I said, there are more details. A lot of the stars have been saying stuff online. So we are going to, bring that stuff to the front as we get to it, okay? Shout out to the 600 people we got in the chat. Girl, y'all really into this show like that? All right, that's cool. Let's get into it. All right, so Chaotic and Erica Banks, obviously they're dating. They've been dating for so many. Girl, let me not. Girl, they've been over there hunching. That's what they've been doing. Because I don't know if it's dating. Because he said that was like their first date. And what kind of got me was when she told this man that you're going to have to start using a condom. I said, no, you're going to have to start using common sense is what you're going to have to start using. While you telling this man to use a condom. You don't know him like that, girl. This is not your man. Why is you over there humping and bumping it raw? Girl, Atlanta is hot with the heat, if you know what I mean. Okay, girl, all kind of things can get passed around to you. So I just feel a way that you're not out here protecting yourself like you should, especially with a man like Chaotic, especially with him. Disappointment, ma'am. She tells him about Rennie and how Erica says that she and Rennie had a conversation. It got a little heated. Rennie threw a drink on her. And then she says all of a sudden Rennie started swinging on her. Now for me, I told y'all like last week, I said, I don't think this is real. I don't think so at all. Well, according to her, she said Rennie swung on her. I said, oh, okay. Oh, so it was real. Okay, that's what we got. It was a real fight. Now, she says she didn't think about it in a moment until later. She says that she didn't think about, because she was telling her like, girl, you need some help. You need mental help. You need this. You need that. And she didn't think about the fact that Rennie's mom had passed away. So that was a trigger for her. Right. So, but the crazy thing is Erica still goes on and says that she don't regret nothing that she said. I feel like you should. I think you could take that back, I don't think that, I don't see nothing wrong with you being like, I regret that part though. I probably shouldn't have said that. I probably was wrong. Now I understand why it triggered her. Like I don't know what that feeling is like to lose my mom. And she probably was just in a bad place. So, I don't see nothing wrong with acknowledging that. But either way. So, anywho, what else? Chaotic. He's having a single release party. He wants Erica to show up as his date. Now, of course, they talk about Amy, and she's like, "But how you think Amy gonna feel?" He was like, "She ain't got no choice but to respect it. If she don't respect it, then that means that she wants more than a friendship with me. That's just what that is." But I'm like, why don't y'all just go ahead and just tell the lady that y'all talking to each other? Like, I don't understand. Like, of course I kind of get Chaotic because Chaotic really wants to rock with both of them, which is horrible. But Erica, you keep wanting him to make you special, highlight you, sing to you, let everybody slick know that y'all together without being together. So why not go ahead and make that clear with Amy that y'all messing around or something? Like, why are y'all playing this game? Just keep it a buck, okay? So that's that. Now, Jock, this is so sad. So Jock, they show us a shot of Jock having a sit down with his mom, talking to her. He wants her to come and be a part of his performance that he's going to be doing. And y'all know Jock mom has passed away. Okay, that was so sad. I believe she could have passed away earlier this month. She was battling cancer. From my understanding, she had lung cancer. Then she went into remission. Then it came back, and it came back to her brain. So they already knew they were on limited time with her anyway. That is just so sad to me. Yeah, the doctor said they couldn't do anything else for her. I guess they didn't want to continue to give her radiation on her brain or something like that. They didn't want to keep giving her that. It was nothing else they could do, and she has, since passed away. So that was just really, really sad. I felt really bad for Jock. Spice and Shekinah. Y'all, I'm tired of Shekinah. Shekinah, baby, I want you to either go or I want you to get some business. What's going on with you in your life? What I'm irritated about is the fact that you are now Carly Red. You have nothing else going on but carrying the bones back and forth between the ladies, just back and forth. And it's so irritating seeing how messy you are in scenes. And you know what's crazy is when we look at the Erica and the Spice scene, once we get to talk about that, it's like y'all mad at each other. Or at least Spice, you might be feeling a way about Erica, like Erica brought drama. But in all honesty, you need to be looking at your Shekinah, because high key Shekinah shouldn't have even been at that table when y'all sat down to have y'all conversations. Like, why is she there? Production, why y'all keep putting this lady there? And it's like, why? For what? It's just ugh. Like, honestly, we can have the mess or the drama or whatever, but we really don't need Shekinah for it. We really don't, but I guess. Anyway, so Shekinah says Erica feels like Spice came for her. I don't know if Spice really came for Erica. I just think Spice was just like, I don't believe everything you're saying, and I feel like Spice should not believe everything Erica's saying. I also don't think she should believe everything Safari is saying either. You know, so you should take both of what they saying with a grain of salt, because both of them some liars, high key. Honestly, but I don't think she really was coming for that lady. But I guess those are the words that she kind of use when she want to get some shit started. So Spice says that Erica says she shouldn't have an issue with her hanging with her actual friend. Okay, so basically, Spice feels like Erica has an issue with her and Amara being friends because obviously Safari is messing around with Amara, right? Well, I was kind of chuckling to myself because I was like, that's what you get, Spice. Because remember how you didn't want your friends being friends with Carly? Remember that for whatever reason? Now it's kind of like the tables are turned a little bit, right? And now you don't want Erica to feel no way that you being friends with somebody. And now you want to say that this person is your actual friend. So is Meta not Carly's actual friend either? I know she was yours first, but you know, so I'm like, okay, so now it's your turn to kind of see how that feels, you know, to deal with. But I do agree with Spice when she says that Erica is really mad at Safari and she trying to take that shit out on me because I'm cool with this woman. And Erica, you just can't do that. You just can't control people's lives like that. Like, whoever this man goes on to date, you have no control over that. I'm sorry. Like, we may not like it. It is what it is. If he's in the Love and Hip Hop universe and Safari has been on damn near every single franchise there is, he's probably bound to date somebody in the Love and Hip Hop universe. And it's just what it is. You may have been on the show longer than him. You may know more people. But it's just what it is, girl. And I feel like if it wasn't nobody on Love and Hip Hop, it was any celebrity, you'll still be mad. But you just got to let it go. I just feel like you divorced him sooner than what you were ready to divorce him, than when you were ready. And you should have just stayed there, especially if you was going to continue to fuck on the man. All right? But you can't dictate who he dates, how he dates, Nah. I mean, you could complain about how he is as a dad, yeah. You know, but as far as who he fuck, I don't know. And I do feel like a lot of the complaints you make about him as a dad is tied to the women that he out there smashing on, and he not smashing on you. And now we know the real truth is that because you still fucking on him. And that's why you so worried. So I don't know. You do strike me as a person that throw the babies up in his face because you're not getting what you want and you're not getting your way. You did it before the divorce. You're doing it afterwards. It's going to continue to be a thing. Not trying to say that everything is on you because Safari at the end of the day, if anything she's saying is to be fact, you need to do your part as a daddy, period. Because she ain't have him by her damn self. She ain't agreed to do it. You signed up to do it. You were her husband. Them your kids, your biological. So do what you got to do. It's really just that simple. Shekinah thinks Safari is a liar because of how he was trying to get with Erica's friends. And I'm like, I'm with you on that. I don't think it's just that reason. But girl, yeah, I mean, he do be lying, girl. I do believe that. But don't excuse him or don't comfort him and try to excuse Erica because she be lying too. So Spice says she understands where Erica is coming from, but she saw the receipts. And because she saw the receipts of what Safari was saying, she just don't know, you know, whether she should full on believe Erica anymore. Okay. She also says something about Safari exposed to her voice messages where Erica was talking shit about Spice. Listen, when they do it, I believe that. I do believe that. Erica is a person to me. She loves to align herself with the black community because she likes our culture, right? She loves to do that, but she does strike me as she likes to hang with certain people and be like the only Latina girl in the group so that she will be the one to get like the most attention or whatever, or assumes that because she's not a black woman, she got that spiciness to her or whatever they would call it. I do think that Erica thinks that she's better, so she hangs with people that she thinks may be on a bit of a lower level than her. So yeah, I do feel like when she gets with people, she do drag them, she do talk about them. I mean, we just saw how Sierra went live last week or 2 weeks ago, and she was trying to defend herself with the whole Safari thing, but Erica actually was going around talking shit about Sierra. Remember that? Sierra said that, and I believe that. And now when Safari is saying, or Spice is saying Safari exposed voicemail messages to her that Erica said, I believe that. And I feel like when they had this sit down, that's why Spice was kind of like, on some bitch, you being fake. Like, I know how you really feel about me because I heard the voice messages for myself. But I saw a lot of people in the comments saying Erica came there on some ready to have a conversation. She didn't even come there on some rah rah rah. Well, I feel like y'all might be missing, some pieces of it. And some of the pieces of it was what she said earlier. She had already heard some negative things that Erica had said about her, so she was learning how Erica really feels about her. Right? So it's like, you want to come and give me a kiss. It's like, girl, I guess, honey. I guess I see you over here with this acting and stuff, but this ain't Tubi, bitch. So have a seat. Okay. So that's just what I think though. All right. What else happened? Chaotic. He has the single released and his song is about being positive and all of that. And my thing is this. I wish, Chaotic, that you would live a piece of the positivity that you putting out on songs, because your image of what you're putting out on songs, the little princess treatment all on TikTok and stuff, that's nice, but then when you get on Love and Hip Hop, you just look crazy, and I don't like that. I'm just like, this really who you is, sir, how you showing us on Love and Hip Hop, but you over here trying to fake the funk and promote something else to the people. Okay, that's not necessarily helping your brand, and I feel like it ain't helping your music. So you need to, I don't know, you need to figure that out. Okay, I need you to get on one way. If you're gonna be with Erica Banks, be with Erica and get all that together. Okay, but this whole polyester thing you got going on, we can't take it. All right. What else? So Diamond shows up. We do see Diamond. Diamond's gonna be there. Mama D is there. Erica Banks, of course, shows up. Amy is there. Amy gets a chance to see Chaotic, and she kind of talks about I think she was trying to say that Scrappy and Diamond rekindled things, but she and Chaotic not gonna rekindle things because he's out here with thoughts. And I'm just like, okay. All right, then now you taking shots. You don't even want this man. You just like the competition of it all. That's what it's giving. So, anywho, let's see. Oh, she said that she could tell that Erica and Chaotic has crossed the line based on their demeanor and stuff. But maybe she just feel away because y'all not keeping her in the loop. Like, you her best friend. She and Erica Banks are cool. So it's kind of like, well then, just let me know what's up. Like, what's up with me that y'all feel like y'all can't tell me about it? Because he got a hidden agenda. So Sierra pulls up and she talks with Erica Banks and Chaotic or whatever, but she talks to Erica Banks about Rennie, and she tells her, listen, I don't like what happened between you and Rennie really regrets what happened, and she's sorry, and I hope that you guys, I don't think she said that she was sorry, but she felt bad about what happened, and she was hoping that they'll be able to have a sit down, and Erica is not here for that, because she like, for what? This hoe done threw her hands at me, and she done doused me with some milk or whatever, girl. Like, I'm not finna talk to this. I'm not finna do it. So hopefully they'll have a kumbaya moment at some point, but Miss Erica Banks is not at that place, okay? Erica, I don't think that you should go on throughout your career holding grudges with other women. If it's something that could be easily resolved, discussed, girl, like, let's discuss it and move the hell on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be that deep, but it's up to you, girl. It's your beef. If y'all gonna be forever, girl, y'all gonna be forever, whatever. So Scrappy talks with Chaotic and doesn't want him to be a fake friend because he's still following Bambi on social media and says he wants him to pick a side. And I said, first of all, I want you and Bambi to grow up. To assume that somebody got to be on one side because y'all broke up, I don't really agree with that. That's just me. I don't agree with that. Like, I mean, you can have that separate. Like, I mean, and just because he's following her doesn't mean that he's hanging out with her. So, like, what do you mean you don't want him to be a fake friend? Now, if Bambi was out there doing that, telling her friends to unfollow you, and you wouldn't like that. So why are you over here telling him to do that? Like, girl, anyway. So next thing you know, we see Amy go over there with Diamond. Or at least Diamond go over there with Amy, one of the two. They over there sitting down, whoever sitting down, okay? Amy asked Diamond and Scrappy if they was fucking. And of course, Diamond says no. She said, if I was humping on that DICK, girl, you would know because I'm loud and proud about mine. And I'm like, yeah, you loud and proud about yours unless yours belong to somebody else. So for me, I cannot agree or believe that. I feel like you probably was out here getting a little hump and a bump. Bum, bum, bum. I feel like you was doing a little some of that. I do. I think that's what was going on. Okay. Now, we find out that Sierra wants to talk to Diamond. Girl, you set yourself up with it. I don't care what nobody is talking about. When I tell you Diamond chewed Sierra ass up, oh my God, girl. Girl, I would have ended this scene quick. Soon as that hoe told me that she didn't even recognize me, like, girl, I would have been like, rap. We can go. That's it. Thank you. We can go. Cut. Girl, let me get up out of here. So they go speak. They speak on Scrap and Sierra arguing. So that's how everything happened. Diamond, I don't know if y'all saw it surfacing on social media before the show started. There was an outside clip of Sierra all in Scrappy's face going the hell off. And that's when she said, and I'm a rich bitch, and make sure you put rich in front of it or whatever. And she said something about Diamond and them smashing on each other or whatever. And Diamond was just like, you need to keep my name out your mouth. You don't even know the facts, girl. You getting your information by way of third party. You don't really know what's going on except for the narrative that your friend want to give you. So like, you need to keep my name out your mouth. And furthermore, this man ain't even your man for you to even be coming at some stuff so hard, like worry about your shit. I said, ooh, I went Diamond. I don't care what nobody said. Like, I was like, girl, you ain't lying though. You not lying, because if the roles were reversed, Sierra would feel the same exact way as Diamond. Like, keep my name out your mouth. You don't even know the situation of what Eric is telling you or whatever. Like, she would feel the same exact way. So she was chewing her down. So Diamond says, you know, at one point me and you was following each other. I look up, you unfollowing me. I don't even know why, but I guess, you know, it makes sense because you got to follow the horsey, bitch. Now, y'all gonna stop calling this woman a damn horse. Okay? Y'all gonna stop. And I know why y'all do that. Because she's a tall woman. She wears very long hair. She has her weave line. And because her lips are shaped a certain way where you can always see her teeth. But I think Bambi is very pretty. I wouldn't call that lady no horse now. Okay, now y'all, that's not nice. Calling this woman a horse. That is just so mean. And then you got Mama D over there. So I'm saying, like, girl, stop. Because if we get to talking about what you look like, you're going to be upset. Okay? So, anywho, Diamond comes for Sierra, right? So she says, oh, she was like, and then, you know, somebody came to me and told me that you was such and such, you know, wife or whatever like that. She was like, I didn't even know that y'all was together. And then Sierra said, you knew Diamond. Diamond, you know, she was like, girl, for real. No, I did not. Like, you look so different than when we was, like, you know, back in the day. Girl, you look different. Here goes Sierra. Sierra, this is where you played yourself. This is where, yeah, this is just where you fucked yourself, girl. You joked on yourself first. You sat up there and said, girl, go back to my pictures in high school. Da-da-da-da-da. Girl, I look just like myself. Girl, it's the shade of MTV to do the side by side. Ma'am, the lips are giving bigger. Okay? They're giving extra swollen. The cheeks are giving extremely high and filled. It's definitely giving tight face crew as Scrappy labeled y'all. And I'm so sorry. I'm just, ma'am. I'm just saying what it is, ma'am. And I'm not saying that it's really a bad thing, ma'am. Ma'am, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is too soon. Okay? The injections and things are a bit too, like Mena started her injections and things in my personal a bit too soon. Okay, now she has to overdo the Facetune for the gram. And I hate that for you guys, okay? Bambi, don't go down that road with them. Now, I don't know if you got a little feel here or there. Keep it very slim. I feel like Scrappy not calling y'all tight face crew for no reason, so he must know things that we don't know. And I can see a bit of, you know, you getting a little nip here or there. But I don't think you need to do anything else. Don't, you know, I think you look good. Don't go down the road of them, okay? Sierra, girl, you was wrong for that, thinking that they wasn't going to pull your high school card. But I guess you the one that gave them the photo, huh? Girl, they used that against you. It did not help you. Anywho, Sierra trying to drag Diamond, talking about this lady looked the same since 2005. I said, ma'am, knock, knock. Are you there? Are you there? That's a compliment. That's a compliment, ma'am. How many years later are we since 2005, ma'am? How many years later? That's a compliment if she still looks like the diamond when she was back in Crime Mob and stuff. You ain't saying that. That's how we know you don't know how to Joan or read, ma'am. You could have dragged her fashions. You tried, but it didn't really work for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't hit the way she hit you with the face card, you know? So that girl got up off that table, baby. That lady said that I ain't got no injections in my face, okay? I think she may have got her breasts done, maybe. But she was like, I ain't have to get none of that. Like, da-da-da-da. Girl, when I tell you, Diamond was wearing Sierra ass out. And she wasn't even wearing her out to the point where she was loud, yelling, screaming. To me, she wasn't. I'm like, she just simply reading the hell out you. I was like, girl, Diamond was like, Diamond said, everything I told y'all I was going to do, I'm going to do this shit. I told y'all I was going to check her. So now that's exactly what I plan on doing. When she kept telling that lady, like, it's not your man. Why are you over here pressed and worried about, you know, what they got going on? Like, that's not your man. Like, you need to focus on you and your man. Then he goes here. I mean, I could shut you down so hard right now. Girl, Diamond was like, shut me down. Shut me down, girl. Shut me down. Now, I will say this, Diamond. The same way you want her to mind her business, when it comes to Scrap and Bambi, I feel like you slick need to mind yours too. Hello? I'm just saying, just a little bit. But I do get why you're in the business because, of course, they put you in it. Okay? Of course, you know, they put you in it by mentioning you on the show or whatever. But I feel like more importantly, Scrap put you in it. Okay? Because he was over there allowing himself to get carried away with you. So, yeah. Anywho, what else happened? All right, so then Sierra tried to say that Diamond was wrong for being all in that man's room. Diamond says that they weren't smashing, she was just in a room. And I said, I don't believe none of that. Diamond says that she could care less about Bambi. She says Bambi done mastered her way from being a side chick all the way to a wife. She didn't care about me when I was over there dating the man. Okay, and she still was over there being a side chick. Listen, I have to be honest. I do believe that Bambi was a side chick to many of Scrap's relationships. I do. But at the end of the day, she did go on to be a wife. But, I mean, that's really, to me, not a read for anybody for Bambi to say, I made it to wife status. He still treated you like you was one of his girlfriends, though. You know, so I don't even know if that's anything to really brag about. For real, for real. What else happened? So Diamond says she needs to worry about her situation. This is what she tells Sierra and not Bambi. Sierra says she could shut her down. We talked about all of that. Either way, Sierra couldn't take Diamond. She gets up, she leaves the table, and Diamond tells her, come back, let's have a conversation. I'm like, girl, I'm not coming back there. Not the way you chewing my so girl, I'm not gonna come back there anytime. I'm not gonna girl, you is not gonna chew me up no more. Okay, so I would have left too, ma'am. She wore her ass out. Now, as we're speaking on Diamond, okay, I want to get to the video where Diamond has some things to say about Sierra. So let me go ahead and switch my screen, and we're gonna get into what she had to say about this lady. All right, let me see which one it is. Is it this one? Yep.
That is concerned about what I'm doing in my personal life. This message is for you. Keep that same energy when you see me. A lot of that shit y'all hoes said in y'all confession, y'all didn't say that shit to my face. And I'm sorry I look 21 and you look unrecognizable, sweetie. I'm sorry that I still look the same. You had to get facial injections, sweetie. Which means you have the lowest self-esteem out of any one of these bitches on the show. But I'm enjoying it. I'll keep watching. And I might give my 2 cents. I got your ass all the way together, sweetie. But of course, they cut a lot of that out to, I guess, save face for you. But like I said, a lot of that shit that y'all said on confessions, y'all hoes didn't say that shit to my face. This is my city, honey. And if you feel a certain kind of way, baby girl, I'm out. Or anyone else that is concerned about what I'm doing in my personal life, this message is for you.
A lot of people may think that this is about Scrappy. I think it started off about Scrappy. I don't think that shit about Scrappy no more. You know, I understand people may feel like, girl, are you fighting over Scrap or whatever the case is? It's like at the end of the day, it's not Sierra's man either. So they both over there looking like fools. So if you label one a fool, make sure you label the other one a fool, because that's exactly what it's giving. Two fools, fine. Yikes. And Neighborhood Talk wrong for putting this side by side of this lady. Girl down here. Whew, girl. Listen, now that ain't all she had to say because it looks like Diamond went on to say more things about Bambi. Now let's see what she said about this now.
Cards in her son name. Why do you have credit cards in your son name, Horsey? If you ballin', then gonna try to say Scrap wasn't paying the rent and all this other whack ass shit. Girl, where you getting the money from? These white men, these old white men you be on dates with?
No, I ain't hear that
I'm
shit.
confused. I could never be a mistress to a nigga that was my nigga before you. And I wasn't even putting a pussy on him then. You were so paranoid on suicide watch because you knew how you got the nigga was very shady because you was trying to be my friend. Now let's talk about that, Madison. So again, for the ones that are just coming onto the live.
That again?
You said what now?
Say it again. My phone went out. Somebody was calling.
I forgot. I was just basically saying she said something about in the state of California, she could sue the mistresses, but I don't have that, but I don't know, something smart. But my whole thing is A, I could never be a mistress to a nigga that was my nigga first. B, I wasn't fucking him.
I think you can.
First of all, how is she
Was
calling?
not fucking when you was on
I think that you can be a mistress to that was your mistress first. If he's not with you anymore, I think that it's very possible for that to happen. Okay. Thank you so much, Lucretia, for the super chat. I finally caught a live and wanted to show support. Keep up the great content. Congratulations on everything, Jamie. Thank you so much, Lucretia. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I think that you can, ma'am. I'm not with you on that, ma'am. I think you are giving that. And how can you say that you're not being a mistress to a man that was yours, but then you also saying that you weren't fucking on him? So which one is it? Because now it's giving that you telling your tea. And you confirming what that girl was already thinking, that y'all was over there fucking. I'm just telling you how it's coming off to me. That's what it's giving. And Bambi, I thought y'all got married in Georgia. So whatever, I thought Bambi said in the state of Georgia she could, sue the mistress. Maybe she was saying California, not sure. But if it's in Georgia, how you gonna sue her all the way out there in California? Like, I don't know. Because when the situation happened with Fantasia went on to have a baby by that man. In addition to that, I think their whole connection and stuff happened in North Carolina. And that's where the lady was when she was able to go ahead and do the suing of Fantasia, from my understanding. Okay. So, yeah, but I feel like they shouldn't just be able to sue the mistresses. They should also sue their husbands who participated in such acts. That's just what it is that I think, but, girl, this right here is some messy shit here. And then, you know what kills me the most, though, I have to be honest, is how y'all be getting on this internet, girl, Mama D's internet, hello? And y'all be over here arguing, and then Scrappy don't be saying shit. Girl, who does that? Like, y'all be over here really going at each other, saying slick stuff, doing this, doing that, and Scrappy be over there trying to go do another show with some old school hits. Like, that's it. Ain't trying to defend nobody. I don't even think the man came and defended his child when, they had that whole debacle that was going on. So, girl, I'm like, girl, ain't no way I'm finna get up here on Mama D internet and be going back and forth with y'all about a man that you say you ain't fucking and who damn sure not finna come to the front and defend you. But let's press play and see what else you got to say.
suicide watch. I didn't even put the pussy on him yet. Okay.
Okay.
Let's talk about that.
Playing.
So the reason why you were paranoid, and every time I would see you out, even when I would see you when you were married on dates at the not the Intercontinental. What's the name of that? Hold on. What's the by the embassy? Roof Chris. Where's Roof Chris? What hotel is that?
The hotel.
The embassy.
It's in the.
I seen her twice at the embassy with two old white men while you married on dates. But I ain't saying nothing because at the time me and Scrap was op. That was my op. So I'm like, I ain't finna tell him that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Oh my.
Yes, she got credit cards in her son's name.
Oh my. Not they over here clocking you at the embassy. Well, it looks like Bambi may have had some things to say to Miss Girl. Let me see what Bambi had to say. All right. So Bambi says this. Okay. They say Bambi responds to Scrap's former reinstated, girl, not reinstated, this is messy, girlfriend Diamond. Accusations of having credit cards in minor son's name. Okay. She says this is very bare minimum and basic info, but all of my children have their own bank accounts. They are brand ambassadors for their own hair products and they're authors too. She says, I open a Roth IRA for your kid and contribute at least $6,000 per year before you ever mention. Oh, girl, let's get to. Is that where's the rest of it? Before you ever mention what, girl? Damn. I didn't get that piece. I wanted to see before you ever mention what. See, this right here must be a post and delete. Miss Bam. She's definitely over there working on some things when it comes to them kids, though. So I definitely give her that. Okay. But she said don't play with her. Don't play with her. Her kids all have bank accounts and she opened up a Roth IRA for, I guess, his child or whatever. And she also put $6,000 in it per year. That's what she says. Okay. That's what she said now. All right. Now she might come with some receipts. Y'all keep playing on that lady top like that. But we just going to see how that plays out. All right. So that's the part right there. All right. With Bambi versus Diamond, Diamond versus Sierra, and all of that. Okay. Let's go ahead and keep going. So Young Jock. All right. Young Jock's performance. Kendra says she invited Bambi and Sierra. Jock on the fence because he know Bambi and Scrap are not on the same page, and he don't want no arguments or none of that at this event that he's definitely gonna have his mama at. All right, so I'm with him on that. Now, Scrappy talks to Joe about him crying. To Jock about him crying on the internet, because y'all know Jock got all emotional in his black and white photo and stuff, a video, and he was crying. I don't really judge people when they get on social media to cry though. I just be like, that's how they grieve. You know what I'm saying? That's just what they do. I'm not gonna really sit up here and judge these people too much. Now, I ain't gonna lie. You did take it was some post-production that took place when you edited this video. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when you crying on raw camera, it's given in color. And you decided to go ahead and change the damn color to black and white and upload it for whatever reason. I don't know the method of your madness. I do not understand. I mean, that is a bit fishy, but I'm not saying that I'm gonna be the one to judge you for crying, okay? And we learned the reason why he was having a breakdown pretty much, you know, knowing that he's on limited time with his mom because she has brain cancer now. So that's what he was going through. Okay. Bambi and Scrap see each other outside. They don't speak to each other. And I was glad. They ain't even acknowledge each other, child. They're just like, let it be what it is. Ain't no point in forcing conversations. And I'm glad production didn't try to force a conversation. If they did, I'm glad they edited it out. Okay, let's move on. Bambi tells Kendra that she and Scrap have a hearing coming up. And she says Diamond, who is his mistress, is his witness. Okay. Now, this is another thing I wanted to say. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but when Bambi says that she could sue the mistress in whatever state, you know, but the girl ain't got nothing, I say, you're also going to need more proof than just assuming or thinking that, you know, even if you may know, you're going to have those receipts to match your words that this lady was actively having sex with your husband anyway. See, it worked for Fantasia because, hi, here's the baby. Baby's here. There's a child. Okay, but what other proof do you have in order for that to even go through if that were to be the case? Okay, then she starts dragging her about the things that she don't got, pretty much saying that lady broke. So even if she did sue her, what the hell she finna gain out of it? Yikes. Okay, girl, the girls is over there fighting, honey. And as I think about it though, I can't say that Diamond should not have clapped back at Bambi. Because the whole conversation she had with Kendra, Bambi didn't even have to bring that up. Bambi didn't have to say nothing about no mistress. You know what I'm saying? She could have just kept it on her and Scrap, and she could have moved on about her business. But because she didn't, and then she brought up Diamond, and then now Diamond over here responded to her, I don't think nobody really can be mad about that because, bitch, you brought my name up. And that's the reason why I chumped and got your friend together. Okay? So I'm going to get your ass together too. So, I mean, it's like, girl, tit for tat, honey. Erica, Spice, and Shekinah. Okay, this is the big part. Everybody is like really going crazy over. So Erica comes in. Okay, she looked like she opened to talk to Spice. Like I told y'all earlier, some people may have just joined the chat. So you may not have heard what I said earlier. But basically what I said was Spice learned that Erica was talking shit about her via voice messages that were sent to her from Safari. So when you come into this scene and you see how Spice is like not really interested in getting a kiss from Erica, I do feel like the messages that were sent to her from Safari had a lot to do with that. All right. Because I saw people in the comments saying things like, oh, Erica came there on some peace type stuff. Spice already had an attitude, yada, yada, yada. And I believe that that is the reason why she probably had like a little attitude with the lady, okay? Now, Shekinah should not be present. Messy as hell. The new Carly Red, I don't think she should have been there. Whatever. Erica tells Spice what she admires about her. She talks about her being a mom and all of that, and those are things she admires. But I will say this, Spice definitely seemed to be dismissive of Erica. Girl, she was still eating that food when Erica was talking. At some point, she stopped and she, looked at her. Spice says that she tried to make her event about the drama, and I said, I can't agree with that, Spice. I don't think Erica did make her event about drama. That was Shekinah. And that's what pisses me off with y'all. Y'all be seeing who be creating the shit, but y'all don't be addressing them. Y'all be addressing the other folks. Y'all need to get in Shekinah's ass. Because she started a lot of mess and stuff, okay? That be going on. It be Shekinah. So call her out. Erica tells her that she was upset about what was happening with her when it came down to her having those surgeries and stuff. She goes on to talk about that, give that spiel. She says that she, Bam, and Sierra fasted for her. I don't believe none of that shit. Now, I am going to give Shekinah that. When Shekinah sat up there and said that, girl, cut the shit. Girl, stop. Girl, I know you fucking lie. Girl, no, ma'am. You're not finna sit up here and act like all of y'all did that for Spice. I agree. And let me tell y'all why Shekinah does not believe they did all of that for Spice. Because her ass wouldn't even get on the flight for Spice. Hello? She wouldn't even get on a flight to fly down there to be there with Spice, but want to be mad at Carly. Like Carly didn't get no details when you knew you wasn't finna pull up anyway. Hello? So for Shekinah, she like, girl, if I wouldn't even fly down there and I'm closer to her, I know you who ain't even that close to her did not fast. Hello? I can see if you said prayed, but girl, you said fasted. Y'all all sound stupid. Girl, yes. So I definitely agree with Shekinah on that. Erica tells her, so Erica says that, no, Erica feels like Spice is only hearing Safari's side and not hearing her side. I feel like Spice has been hearing you all of this time, though. That's what I think. I think Spice has been hearing you all of this time. And I think that now that Safari is bringing in additional details that she did not know, I think that's what's making her question things. So I don't think it's that she was just never willing to hear your side or hasn't been or anything. I think she has. I do. I think that now she just over here just don't know what the hell to believe because he's showing her this, you saying that, some things are not aligning. You over here trying to make this man look bad. Whole time you still over here fucking this man. But then you come to us and try and say that you ain't smashing him, but your actions don't seem like you're not. Everybody thought before the show even came back, everybody was like, oh, they must still be smashing. Because damn near every other week, every other month, we hear Erica go off about what Safari doing with his DICK. It only makes sense, okay? What else? Spice tells Erica she acts like she's the first woman to be divorced. And then says you act like you the first woman to be single. A single mama. I'm sorry. Y'all finna be mad, girl. I agree with Spice on that. Erica has definitely been around here as if Bambi not going through her own divorce. Sierra not about to go through her own. Girl, she always brings it on home. When she over there confronting these ladies, men or Safari or whatever, all that emotion she taking out on that man is more so about what she got going on. She definitely acts like she's the first one. But see, this is why Safari is your karma. Okay? People have alleged that you was messing with Mr. DJ, you know who. All right. And, I think he even exposed that. I believe DJ Envy himself even said that or whatever. So, girl, you was messing with that lady husband. And then you went and got you a husband. And then, girl, your husband did to you what he was doing to his wife. And it's giving, girl, that probably is your karma, ma'am. It's just what it is. And you're going through this divorce and stuff and you want people to feel so sorry and all this and that. Like, I don't know what you want us to do. Like, I mean, it is messed up. But then how low in the ground you want us to be with you? Okay, when is you gonna pick your face up? Because a lot of women who don't even get married and they have these ancient ass baby daddies, I do feel like, hey, that's how that is. That ain't finna have nothing to do with my kids. My kids not finna go without. I'm finna go ahead and do what I gotta do. And girl, I'm like, whatever. You know, I ain't saying that you shouldn't fight for your kids and wanting them to have things, because I think that you should, but I don't feel like that's always the motivation when you try to out Safari. I don't think that it's really about the kids. I don't. But that's just what I'm thinking. What else? So Spice, they start having this back and forth. And I think Spice tried to tell her, like, I've been a single mom, you know, like, you're not the first. Like, girl, I know what all of that life is like. I've been a single mama for this long. So Erica tried to one up her. Okay, you've been one for like 14 years. Try 16, 17, 18, however long her kid is, however old he is. She was trying to one up her in that moment. So Spice says, yeah, with a kid that don't even like you. Bitch. With a kid that don't even like you. I'm still processing. I am. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I'm still processing. I can't tell Erica she should not have flipped the table on her ass, right? Because Erica sat there for a minute. She was like, she looked at production like, y'all gonna let this say that? So she like, fuck this shit. Boom, and she just flipped it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll say this. I think the energy Erica gave Spice in that moment was not energy for Spice solo. I think that was energy for a lot of shit. And she pushed that all on Spice, because we already know that Safari brought her son up prior. Ain't no telling, I'm sorry, not Safari, but Scrappy mentioned something like, I know shit about your son, right? And then I feel like ain't no telling who else could have said something. So I feel like when people, she said some stuff and Erica just couldn't take it no more when she flipped the table on her ass. And if Spice would have got to her and whooped her ass, then it just would have been fair game at that point. You know what I'm saying? But Erica, I wouldn't have flipped the table on her. I would have dragged the fuck out of Spice. I'm not gonna flip this table. You gonna feel like a table was flipped on you when I'm done with your ass, because bitch, your kids don't even live with you. What was it? Excuse me, not you toting your kids around like luggage. Excuse me? Excuse me? From one country to the next. Let's get you together. You worried about what my kids like. Let's talk about what your kids like. Do you know what they like? They ain't with you. Girl, I would have wore her ass out in that manner. Okay? So I can't tell Erica not to be mad. Some people feel like, don't bring the kids into it. You don't mention kids, blah, blah, blah. Kids are off limits. Girl, some people feel that way. And Erica probably was one of the people that was feeling that way. Like, girl, you can talk about me all you want to, but don't say shit about my kids. So you say something about my kids, I'm on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Did Spice lie is the question. I don't think she did. I don't think that Spice lied with what she said. I feel like Erica's reaction was a reaction of some of that being true. I think Erica's reaction to Spice was some of that of her likely often questioning whether or not she's been a good mom to her son. You know what I'm saying? And being that he's grown up a lot in one place and she's been in the other. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be that he don't like her, but they probably got some issues for sure. And I also believe that because I just how I see Erica as a person, she still has some healing that she needs to do. Yeah, and I don't think, I think some of that could have trickled down to her son in some fashion. But at the end of the day, I can't tell Erica not to respond how she want to respond when somebody bring up her kids as a dig and taking a shot at her. But I'm also not going to say that Spice lied when she said what she said. Now, Erica decided to get low to the flow. Okay. Ooh. Erica got low to the flow, and Erica started to call Spice out of her name as Spice was trying to get to her and put them hands on her. Erica called that lady a monkey. All right. People in the black community do not like that word. Okay. They feel like that is indeed a racial slur. I'll be honest and say, I feel like that's a word that people could throw around. Like, it's one of those things, in my opinion, where I feel like black people feel like I could say that, but you can't say that. Just like the NIGGA word. I could say that, but you can't say that. And a lot of people don't say the NIGGA, they say the NIGGER, and that's where it gets even more disrespectful, right? So yeah, they don't like that because she is a Latina woman. Listen, girl, I'm still processing. She called that lady a blue monkey and then turned around and then started to make the noises and the sounds or whatever, mimicking a monkey. people are now calling for Erica to be fired. Girl, I don't know, Erica. I think you might have just kind of somewhat possibly fucked yourself a little bit when you did that, calling that lady a monkey. But for me, in a sense, I feel like that's on brand for Erica. So everybody's in this uproar and they're like, Erica shouldn't have said that. How dare you? You this and that. And I'm like, girl, that's so on brand for this hoe. That is so on brand for Erica. Like, y'all, and I know Erica upset that lady brought up her child, but I'm like, Erica, I feel like you brought up worse, girl. As long as you've been on this show with the people dig into the archives, they're going to pull something. But yeah, the people is calling for the ladies to be fired, and I want to get into some of the things that the people are saying. So let's go ahead and let's do that. All right, let's see, because these people like, go, you got to go. I don't know, I think you may have messed some stuff up, Erica. I don't know. I feel like they may not let you go completely, but I feel like they might cut you from a few scenes or something if the people is really that upset with the things that you had to say. Because there are a lot of people that's on your ass, like a lot. Let's see what this one is here. Okay, so this person says, Erica Mena calling Spice a monkey is disgusting and weird, especially when her kids are black. That's a fact, especially when you love to surround yourself with monkeys. Let's talk about it. Listen. You love to be around quote unquote monkeys, don't you? You was just in the club with quote unquote monkeys, right? You was just in the club acting like a fucking monkey your damn self, turned around and got yourself charged. What's really going on? Girl, listen. Girl, you love to run to the community of the monkeys, don't you? And the community of the monkeys love to just open up and just let her come on in. But anywho, let's keep going. Y'all do what y'all want to do out here in these streets, okay? They're saying a majority of her men and friends are black. You can't talk your way out of that. Woo. So there's that. Okay, let's see what else the people are saying here. Somebody says, wow, I'm appalled. Erica Mena just called Spice a monkey. She should absolutely be fired. That's pure racism. This is that same SHI Evelyn did to OG on Basketball Wives. She did call that lady a monkey over there. And then she also called that lady ugly. Girl, it's giving the same. It's giving the same for me. Latinas always want to be black. Ooh. Girl, not y'all over here cutting up on the Twitter X, honey. Not y'all over here showing the hell out and say NIGGA, then use their heritage as a weapon when it's convenient. Girl, I feel like that lady in the courtroom that got caught cheating. Girl. The crazy thing is Erica Mena won't be fired and or reprimanded for the nasty colorist comment. I've never liked her, but she's definitely reached a new level of a trash person to me. Girl, the people are upset with you, ma'am. Erica Mena should be fired is what the people are saying. Mona Scott Young, Erica Mena needs to get fired. You don't kick a woman down when she went through a near-death experience. Also, that was a derogatory racist comment. When this is a black franchise platform, that was very low and right out nasty. Bambi and Sierra should rethink that friendship. Well, Sierra ain't had no choice but to rethink it. Because as I've mentioned before, I feel like Yes. First of all, Erica stopped talking to Sierra. Sierra did this video. And I remember mentioning, I believe I said it on the OLFP panel when we were talking about Amada messing around with Safari. And I feel like Erica really felt the way about that because she probably saw Amada as not being Safari's type because of how dark of a woman she is. And knowing that she is too Latina, so she can offer him that spiciness that you thought you were giving him. I think that really pissed you, Erica, the fuck off. But that's just how Erica, that's what she do, girl. That is what she do. What else? They're saying Erica Mena should be fired. I can't believe they allowed her to call Spice a black monkey. Well, I thought she said a blue monkey. Okay, that's what I heard. Blue monkey. Either way, the term monkey came out her mouth. Period. Okay. On national television, let's see what else is being said because Spice put this video up and said kids are off limits, right? But I guess it's only when I ask, because where's the same energy when Scrap and Stevie J talked about it? But now I'm a monkey and should have died on the table, right? Oh, okay, Erica. Listen. Maybe it could have been because they were men, possibly. I don't know. And maybe that had something to do with it. Maybe she didn't get on that energy because they were guys and she felt like she can do that with a woman. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Erica has always struck me as a equal opportunity person. It didn't matter what the hell you were, you can really get it at the end of the day. All right. But I'm just telling y'all what Spice said, girl. She's like, it's okay for the men to say it, honey. But when I say it, you want to call me a monkey and call me out my name and say all kind of shit. Girl, I'm going to let the people argue in the comments, honey. Let me see what the audio say. Oh, dang it, they're not letting me play the audio. Let me see if I can go back. Let me see if I open it up again, if I could play the audio. Sometimes this thing acts a little funny. Nope, they won't let me play it, so I can't play it, guys. I know y'all want to hear it, but I can't play it. All right. What else happened? Is this another one? Am I able to play this one? I can play this one.
Erica Mena got into it back in 2014, and this was her clapback. They stated, Erica is right. She does look like a monkey, LMAOO. Call animal control. Oh no, there's more. She did an interview with Safari. The interviewer asked her if she liked Nicki Minaj. Instead of saying she didn't have a problem with Nicki Minaj, she decided to insult her, make herself look good in front of her man. People started to bring up tweets of her actually being a fan of Nicki Minaj, and she became enraged. And here's her comment. She really in her heart believed that everybody around her is jealous of her. And those are the type of people that you have to feed with a long handle spoon. This is how she's always felt. But anywho, she said, made up fake tweets. I appreciate the time being spent on me. Zoo animals know how to keep themselves busy. Classy, right? Not convinced? Now this is in 2001. And let me before I get into this, I always say your reputation is what everybody else thinks of you, but your character is who you are. Erica's house was burglarized. Instead of letting the police do their job, she blamed a black woman for stealing her jewelry. She took it a step further by posting a picture of this woman. She wrote this. So this stripper, Christy Mahone, I think that's how you say it, is now allegedly wearing my jewelry and has all my purses. Girl, be smart. If anyone knows her, contact me. I have a $10,000 cash reward. And after finding out that was false, because the woman responded and told her.
Right, so the people are digging in the archives on Erica and the things that she has been saying. So this has been a part of her. This is what she do. Okay, that's just how she is, child. There was another one though that I wanted to check out on site, because when she said some things about Johnny Blaze and tried to refer to Johnny Blaze being a monkey, Johnny Blaze seemed, in my opinion, to kind of come back, and she gave a comment. Let me see if that comment is still okay. Yeah, it is up here. So let me go back and share that so I can read it. Let y'all see what Johnny Blaze said. Let me go. Well, I probably could show it to you guys like this. Here it is. Okay, so they're saying this is what Johnny Blaze says. All right, she says this all I will say. When you dig at folks, nothing is off limits. They both wrong. If someone talk about my child, I'm sliding. And if someone call me a monkey, I'm sliding. She says, y'all have to be real. We all got trigger points. I don't condone neither one. But when you trash talking, anything goes. And y'all don't, I guess she says, y'all don't hear. She says, and act like y'all never did it, okay? Or basically she said, y'all don't sit here and act like y'all ain't never did that before, okay? So that's why I'm like, I can't tell Erica how to respond. You know, when somebody talk about her kids, everybody handle things differently. And I do feel like what Spice said, she didn't lie. I don't think that woman lied, but at the same time, Erica called her a monkey and Spice was ready to get at it. So, girl, listen, that's messy there. That's so messy. I'm still processing too, girl, because again, like I said, that's on brand for Erica. I expect nothing less. Thank you so much for the super chat. I have a black family and a Latino family. My Latino family is colorist as fuck. Whoa, I'm sorry to hear that. Erica saying, how dare he be more concerned about her than me? Shows that she thinks she's better than Spice. She definitely said how she feels. Thank you so much for the super chat, April Glow. Listen, I mean, she do get that vibe though. She do get that energy. The same thing I told y'all when it came down to the Amarda situation. You know, hey, I guess she didn't think he was gonna go, be with a woman like that. So, somebody darker than you. Hello, somebody that's also a Latina. Yikes. So we hate to see it, and also I'm sure you was sad about her getting that big DICK and stuff too, girl, because you was getting it at one point. But that's everything that was really going on with the people, girl. They've been over there cutting up. I want y'all to express how y'all feel down in the comments about Miss Erica, whether she's gonna get dropped from the show. I do feel like that comment saying that she won't. I don't think so. I think they may limit her on the show possibly to appease us. But girl, they ain't even quit house. They ain't even stopped Basketball Wives. I think I saw a comment where they were saying that somebody got removed from the show for saying, what was it? I think they were saying that, what's his name? Young Berg got removed from the show for assaulting Masika. Hazel E got removed from the show, I think, for gay slurs that she threw. So people have been removed from the show before for things that they've said and done. So why do they not think it's time up for Erica Mena? I guess if y'all apply enough pressure, it will be. So we have to see, okay? But that's all that I have. I want you guys to go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know. Continue to let me know your thoughts and how you feel about this, whether or not you think that she should be removed or not. Yeah, and I think that's it. Oh yeah, Erica did say this. She said she felt like Spice got that tea about her son from Safari. I wonder. I feel like Scrap got that tea from Safari too, whenever it comes to her son. And again, I feel like some of whatever Spice said could be true, but Erica says the reason she don't have her child on TV is because when she tried, people came at her son. And I understand the need for wanting to protect that child because he didn't like it. And she said it was just a traumatic experience for him. This is what she's yelling about. But can I say this too? I kind of feel like if you know that about your oldest child, why allow your other two to be on camera? Maybe they wanted, maybe the little girl wanted to be on camera or didn't mind. Possibly. I don't know if I would be so willing to allow my other children to be on camera if my oldest is already uncomfortable. If people are already digging up things about my kid or whatever, I'm probably not going to put my other two on cameras for them to be, in the limelight, to be addressed in whatever manner, because I already saw how y'all did it with my first child. But you feel what I'm saying, girl? Like, that's just what I think. I could be wrong, girl. I'm just giving y'all, you know what I'm saying, my thoughts about it. You guys can continue to share your thoughts down below in the comment section. I thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.